Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the dopest podcast on the web. I'm your dude, Martell, aka the Sucker Ducker, kicking with my partner Marlon, aka Big Gip. What's happening?
Man, what's going on, man?
Man, you know it's Tuesday in here, man. We got to bring these folks what they want.
We about to take you deep, deep, deep downfield.
There it is. You know it's on when you hear that.
Man, what? Birdman hands rubbing together, you hear
that? Hey, what's good, brother?
Man, nothing, man. Just enjoying the weather. You know what I'm saying? Watching these NBA playoffs.
Got my barbecue cup here.
Yeah. Red cup, red cup. Gotta get my red cup, red cup, red cup.
Y'all know what it is. If you see a jug with a red cup, he ain't got no water in it.
Oh, yeah, no iced tea.
None of that. It's just Long Island.
Yeah, it gotta be Long Island. Or Short Island, however you want to mix it up. Yeah, before, you know what I'm saying, everybody out there, man, checking us out, man, y'all make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it helps us out because, you know, we're trying to get to a million subscribers, million likes, million everything.
J Dub.
What it do?
What's happening? You still in this bitch. Yeah, we still here too, brother.
Man, yeah, we know it's the off season, and you know, rookie minicamp just went by. There wasn't really too much going on. You know, a lot of tension on Shadul, but I mean, it's rookie minicamp.
Yeah,
ain't no contact, ain't no. Oh, Shadul look really sharp. Like, come on, man, rookies.
Out there with helmet and drawers on.
Hey, shit, ain't nothing going on.
We got the NFL schedule about to drop tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Yeah.
So we got a couple of games that done got leaked that we gonna share with y'all, and you know, we'll see what it do.
Yeah, yep. But of course, you know, the big news that hit the waves over the weekend was David Carr, you know, decided to go ahead and hang it up.
Derek.
Oh yeah, Derek Carr. Well, I said David Carr. Yeah, he been hung it up. Yeah, Derek Carr. I was at my daughter's graduation when I got the alert on my phone. I was like, oh shit. And I'm pretty sure, you know, this is wasn't no just all of a sudden decision. I think the Saints already kind of had a feel for what was going to happen. That's the reason why they took a quarterback in the second round. I just don't like who they took in the second round.
Right.
You know, you got a rookie quarterback that's 25. He wasn't just all that, in my opinion, at Louisville. I feel like it was other quarterbacks out there that y'all could have took, but that's y'all team. I ain't saying Shadul should have been one of them, but I just feel like there were other quarterbacks, in my opinion, that was better than was it Slaw or Slaw or whatever the hell.
Slaw is the good name for him.
Something like that, you know. So
Slaw's a good name for him.
Maybe they still try to get them a veteran or something. I don't really know. They still got to Taysom, dude.
Taysom Hill.
Yeah. They probably going to need another veteran quarterback to bring in, especially with training camp right around the corner. So what you think about him going to decide to hanging on up instead of just going ahead and, you know, do the surgery and maybe see what happens? Because he was going to be out after a year anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
And New Orleans knew about this because they put out there that he had a shoulder injury.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I agree with what you said. You know, there's a whole lot of other quarterbacks that was out there they could have got other than slaw other than him. So, I mean, what you do now?
Aaron Rodgers still out there.
Man, I wouldn't even waste my time dealing with Aaron Rodgers at this point. I mean, look what he's doing to the Steelers, man. And I'm surprised that Tomlin is actually,
Still
going for this shit.
entertaining.
Yeah. So
Said he got that
he got the bonus and dip. But I actually think he thought he had more time, at least a couple more years on him. But I'm not sure how serious that shoulder injury was that he had.
Yeah, because they were saying something about it was like was it rotator cuff damage or something like that. I mean, I don't think it's nothing that could have been, fixed and healed over time. I don't know, maybe he just didn't want to miss a whole season, probably.
Yeah. So
because it's in his throwing shoulder, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
So maybe he doing the right thing. A la your boy Brian Cushing.
27 surgeries.
27 surgeries. Having 4 or 5 surgeries every year. Like, damn, bro.
What did they cut, man? Shit.
Right. I ain't never seen him. Most of the time I seen him, his face was bloody. So what, you having forehead surgery or something to keep his nose and his helmet from, a nose surgery? I ain't never known him to have not that I can remember him having no knee surgery. He probably had some shoulder. I mean, I'm pretty sure every linebacker or something gonna have some type of shoulder surgery.
Yeah.
No, man, he probably had a couple of scope knee surgeries. I mean, but what else could have had?
Maybe he wanted a facelift or something.
I know you was constantly concussion yourself.
Yeah, sure was.
So I don't know.
So he's surprised and tumbling too.
Yeah.
Waiting on Father Time and getting screwed. Then let Pickens go. Yeah. Dude, one thing I know about Tomlin and the Steelers organization, when they get rid of a receiver, it's
justifiable.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they got rid of Brown.
Yeah.
It was time.
And
he was the best receiver in the game at the time.
So was. And the other cat they had, what's his name? Claypool?
Oh, yeah. He just turned out to be garbage.
Shit.
But yeah, they won't get rid of nobody else but them receivers.
But they draft pretty good at receiver, though.
Yeah.
I give them that.
They always find them late round gems.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man, just look at the receiver they had, Plaxico and Manuel Sanders.
Hines
Ward, yep.
And the majority of them.
Wallace.
Yeah. And, all them, the Wallaces and the Emmanuel Sanders and the other guy, what was his name? The fast dude. I can't remember what his name is. Damn, what was his name? They all be, late round picks. Let me see if I can find his name. You'll know who I'm talking about.
Was he on the Super Bowl team?
I don't know. I can't remember.
You ain't talking about the running back, is you?
No.
Willie Parker.
No. I'm talking about a wide receiver. Once his name come up, you know what I'm saying? You know who I'm talking about.
They be good at drafting.
Yeah, Mike Wallace and Santonio Holmes, you know what I'm saying? All them guys. Except for Lima Swede, he was garbage. Randall L was straight.
Yeah, I forgot about Randall L.
Louis Lips, I forgot all about him.
They can draft receivers, man.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm not sure what they're going to do at quarterback. I don't think I can see them doing is possibly trading for Kirk Cousins with Atlanta, but Aaron Rodgers, man, I would leave that shit there alone, man. That boat done sail. So he telling y'all what he think about you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they always find a receiver, diamond and a rough receiver. So we're just gonna see. And I think that one of the reasons why they got rid of Pickens is because you got Metcalf there, right?
Yep.
So
and then they re-up Metcalf. So this is the last year of Pickens' contract.
Yeah.
So you're gonna want $30 million.
he ain't getting that.
Yeah, I know, but he gonna ask for it. So, and Dallas gave up a 3rd round pick for him. So, are they gonna re-up him?
I don't know why Dallas so fixated on these receivers. You must don't know that he a problem.
Exactly.
Why you want to bring a problem to your locker room?
I don't know. And like I said, you gave up a 3rd round pick for him, and he probably ain't even gonna be there because you still got to pay Parsons. And
yeah, we were talking about that before we went on, J-Mo. Somebody gonna be gone in their quarterback room because Glutemus Maximus, he'll be back next year.
Freaky D.
We know Flacco he's just there. Then Pickens you traded for, and then you draft two quarterbacks.
Yeah,
somebody ain't gonna be there. But just like you were saying, it's a possibility that one of them gonna end up Dylan or Shador gonna end up being traded.
Yep.
Because like I said, Flacco ain't gonna play and Pickett ain't gonna play in the preseason. So now, and remember 3 preseason games, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be Gabriel and Shador. One of them gonna be there. The other one either gonna be in warm-up outfit or they gonna be gone on the sideline or gone.
And I believe Shador probably better than all them guys, that they got on their roster. So it is up to him to go on out there and take it now. Because, like I said, I can't see them bringing Freaky D back. I can see they probably release him and just eat that contract.
Man, that's a lot of money, though.
It is. And so that's why I said, you got the 5th round pick. He might be your guy, so you ain't got a whole lot of money tied up in him.
Mm-hmm.
Then you trade Dylan Gabriel.
But then you traded for Pickett. And I know you just didn't trade for them. Who trades for backups?
Like, it is what it is with him, man. I mean, he'll bag up in my mind anyway.
Yeah. But that's my point. Why would you trade for a backup?
Well, I guess that might have been some insurance policy for them just in case they didn't get who they wanted, So he restructured his contract. Freaky D.
I don't know what he did.
I ain't heard that one. I'm not saying that he didn't, but
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he did that.
That's a lot of money.
How many years he got left on that deal? About 2?
I don't know. You just didn't, man, that just got to go down as one of the worst deals ever.
And fully guaranteed.
The fact that you was a legitimate threat in Houston, you done came to Cleveland and you ain't did shit. Literally. You ain't done nothing.
Let that man get his massages, man. He'll get his superpowers back.
Man, what? That's his kryptonite. Y'all, his kryptonite. Let him, you know what I'm saying?
What up, fam?
Let that man get glued up.
Yeah, man. Shit. Y'all done took away his powers. What's up, dog?
Church.
What's good?
Yeah, let that man get glued up, man, and get back.
Yeah. What up, Lamar?
What's going on, Lamar?
Scheduled to come out tomorrow. So I got a leak for you, man. Week 1, you're Steelers. No, you ain't a Steelers fan, my bad.
Yeah, 49, just like you.
Yeah. So week 1, we open up with the Colts on the road.
That's a loss.
Could be for the Colts.
No, I'm talking about for y'all.
Man, we'll beat the Colts, man. We'll beat the Colts.
I hope we beat the Colts.
Better beat the Colts.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so of course y'all know Dallas opened up with defending world champs.
Yeah.
Eagles. Man, they come out the gate.
Oh, man, but you already know. If they beat Philly.
Oh, man. Dude, we
That man said stop the cap.
dude, the Dallas beat the Eagles, man.
Hey, oh my God, the
Man,
floodline come. Oh my God.
They gonna take over.
Oh my God. I don't even know if I even want to be ready for that if that shit happens. I'm not gonna be ready for that if that happens, bro. Cause you already know that man said. Don't say that shit. Carl, you already know, man. If y'all beat Philly, man, I ain't saying you, but you know who I'm talking about. Them other Cowboy fans out there. They gonna be hollering that famous word, that famous slogan.
We going to Super Bowl.
Anything else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?
We done beat the champs. We done beat the champs. We going to the Super Bowl.
This our year.
That's it.
Man, dude. I hope they don't beat the Eagles, man. No.
That man said, damn it.
There you go.
Anything else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?
Because he know. If they beat them, they gonna have a bad season. Because it's gonna go all downhill. Damn.
Yeah, man.
Boy, Cartel gonna be back. King of the South gonna be back.
He said he liked George Pickens.
Oh man.
Y'all gonna be able to re-sign him. Y'all gave up a 3rd-round pick for him, dog. So
yeah. Didn't they give up a draft pick for somebody that didn't even play?
Yeah.
From Jacksonville or something?
Yeah. Mingo.
Yeah, Mingo.
So,
Getting ready. That man said, getting ready.
The crime star. You both definitely got to put him back up there, man.
Definitely.
C said he a 1-year runner.
Damn.
That's real, man. Because like I said, you know he gonna ask for 30 million. So you paying.
But what if
he?
what if he actually have a good year?
He gonna want 30 million.
Damn, Jerry gonna do it too.
So then what you do about Parsons?
Mm.
Shit, he gonna want 30.
Nah, he gonna want more than that.
Well, yeah, he gonna want Myles Garrett type money.
Yeah, he gonna want more than that.
So shit.
Why would y'all give up a 3rd rounder for a 1-year runner? Y'all gave up a 5th rounder for Mingo. Or was it a 4th rounder?
I think it was a 4th.
For somebody that didn't even play. What Jerry doing?
Oh,
man, goddamn Jalen, that nigga head crispy. Man got that Steve Harvey line. Jalen Rose. That man crispy. Yeah, I wouldn't give up no 3rd round pick for no trade bait.
Who the trade bait?
Pickens. I guess he's saying they hoping Pickens have a good year so they can use him as trade bait.
But he only got this season on the contract, so he'll be a free agent.
Man, I don't know.
So he'll be a free agent unless they're gonna franchise him. Put the tag on him.
Man, don't give me the line.
But
that man said, yep. Yep.
So we doing open mic tonight, y'all. So if y'all got something y'all want to get off your chest about your team, you know, there's the number on the bottom of the screen, 931-807-9928. We'll be more than happy to chop it up with you.
He said he got his surprise pick. Okay.
Who was that?
Shit, Tampa winning the Super Bowl. Appreciate that, Lamar.
Let me leak this week 1 schedule out for y'all, man. Of course, like I said, you got Dallas going on the road to play. Play the Eagles Thursday night game. Deep downfield.
Fellas, what's going on?
What's happening?
Not much, man. Not much. Look, I got my surprise picks, man, for football this year, man.
All right,
man, but before we get But before we get into that, man, look, y'all are absolutely right, man. Cleveland is going to use possibly Shador for trade bait. You know, they got a number of quarterbacks, and what they gonna do? They gonna be like, well, shoot, you know, some other team might lose a quarterback, and you know, they're gonna be like, hey, I see y'all got a couple of quarterbacks, you know, let me get one of them. So, but I've heard, man, Shador is actually showing out in training camp, but you know, the rookies out there down, you know, I don't think no veterans out there yet. So
I ain't putting my faith in none of that information. Rookie camp.
Yeah, rookie mini camp. They out there with helmets and drawers on, man.
hey. But I heard that my boy Xavier Restrepo that's playing for the Titans, I heard he's showing out too.
Yeah.
He's showing out.
I heard that too.
Already. So,
that too.
Man, so if any Tennessee Titans fans on, man, look, y'all got a jewel, man, and Xavier Restrepo, we call him X.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be he's most definitely gonna be that guy, and you know, him and Cam already get that you know, that connection already. So, you know, and then I also heard that Cam actually pulled some strings and actually got X on the team, man.
Hey, that's what you
need.
That's what you need. You need that familiarity.
Yeah. But I got a couple of surprise teams, man, this year, man. Last year I picked Washington.
Yeah,
I picked Washington last year to be a surprise team. No, I'm dead serious. I really did. And people looked at me sideways about Washington. I told them, I said, Washington coming. I didn't know they were gonna make the playoffs and you know and do what they did, but you know they did. I'm looking at Carolina this year, y'all.
What
you mean? Looking at them to do what? Win 5 games?
What you see in Carolina?
Well, looking for this. Well. Hold on. Hear me out. When I say surprise teams, I'm talking about teams that could beat like playoff that beat teams that were in the playoff. Yeah, maybe 5-6 wins. You know, any improvement from where they were last year. Because at the end of the season, they actually did make some noise. So I'm looking for Carolina.
I wouldn't think 5 wins would be a surprise, man. That's not what they are. Well, look. Anything better. I mean, you got to start from somewhere. I mean, you gotta crawl, you know, before you start walking. So 5 wins, but like I said, in those 5 wins, if you beat one playoff team, maybe 2, that's a surprise to me. To me, that's what I hold the standard to. Another team, New England. I think New England is going to make some noise, man. They got some pickups at free agency, and you know, their quarterback was coming around, you know, late last year, and so I think they're going to make, like I said, not going to win a lot of games, but they could easily beat maybe like, you know, maybe slip in and beat Buffalo or something like that. Not saying they're going to make the playoffs, nothing like that, but that's what I consider to be a surprise. Because like I said, when I picked Washington last year, I was like, Washington could beat Dallas and possibly beat, you know, and that's what they did. I mean, you know, they won quite a lot of games last year. Let me ask you something.
Trying to think of another thing.
Let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
What do you think about the Bears this year? What do you think they're gonna do?
The Bears situation?
Yeah.
The same shit.
I think that if they build, I'll just decide if they build their offensive line and have them to not have Caleb Williams to be the show, allow him to share the show with the running back. I think they could still make some noise. I think Chicago could probably make some noise too. Probably. They probably won't do nothing this year, but next year for sure.
They got some weapons out there, but it's just
the division the division too tough.
Yeah, they do got a tough division.
It's too tough.
They do got a tough division.
Well,
you got to deal with Green Bay, Minnesota, and Detroit.
Yeah.
You know what? I think that Minnesota ain't no different than what we seeing with the Cleveland Cavaliers right now.
One and done.
Yeah. Yeah. They ain't no different.
That makes sense.
Because they just, they showing out. They showed out during the season, and what they doing now.
So they got quarterback question marks too, because they let Donald go. So
yeah, JJ said he ready though.
Hey, that remains to be seen.
That's what I saw. JJ said he ready.
That remains to be seen.
Well, like I said, look, as we see right now with these NBA finals, anything can happen at any given time. So football is definitely the same way. It technically ain't no different. Trying to see who else, man, that's out there. I actually picked the Chargers last year too.
Yeah, that was more of a disappointment to me.
Yeah. Say, man, look, we trying to win.
Well,
if we win in the Super Bowl.
Well,
what we do out of that?
Well, look, we know Harbaugh's pedigree. We know if Harbaugh get him a decent offensive line, he's going to have guys that's going to play defense. But, if he get an offensive line and that can run the ball, just like he did with San Francisco, did with Michigan. Yeah. Even though he didn't finish the job in San Francisco, but at the time, we did have a decent offensive line there.
Yeah.
So, so Cincinnati is going to possibly, improve. Y'all was talking about
Cincinnati, man.
Y'all was talking.
I don't know about Cincinnati.
Well,
I'm still questioning their defense because they gonna put up numbers.
Yeah.
They gonna put up numbers. They gonna score points. But man, I ain't confident they gonna stop anybody.
Look, I don't want Cincinnati to be like this past University of Miami Hurricane football team where we put up all the numbers and then you got to wait for the defense to bail you out. I'm not. No sir, no sir. But the Cleveland situation, man, y'all tripping y'all talking about that, man. The Cleveland situation is I think they're gonna probably bring. I don't know, man. They may not bring old boy back, man. I know he just.
Oh, Glutamus.
Yeah. Look. I told my cousin back here when Tucker, the kicker for the former kicker for the Baltimore Ravens, when I was like, look, man, they gonna get him too. He was like, nah, man, they ain't gonna get him. He white. He white. They ain't gonna touch him. I said, okay. I said, they don't want that smoke. And when I said, look, last week I called him, and y'all know that man got released, right?
Yeah.
So I called my cousin. He didn't even pick up his phone. And then I see him the screenshot of Justin Tucker get kicked off the team. He was like, oh well. I said, yeah. I told you that was gonna happen, man. So you can't be doing that stuff, man. You gotta leave these women alone, man, because you get out here and
the only way
you do the wrong thing, man.
The only way I see Cleveland doing anything this year, man, they gonna have to bring Freaky D in and fly some hoes in for him every week and let them rub on him a little bit.
Get his power back.
Yeah,
not every week.
Hey, they play every week.
Not every week.
He was getting it every week.
Every week.
He had about 16. That's a full NFL season.
Man, that man gonna be throwing for 500 yards a week on y'all, man.
Man, look.
Hey, if they ain't busting no holes in, man, you might well go and cut Freaky D.
Yeah.
Man, look, when it all boiled down to it, man, he knew what he was getting himself into, and you know, he went on and did what he did. But Sean, you can't do that, man. You can't do that, man. They gonna get.
Just can't do that.
No, man, you just can't do that, man. They gonna get. They gonna find ways to get.
Man, say he told his ACL getting a massage.
I'm glad you popped it up. I'm glad you. So look, now real talk. I'm glad you popped it up. So they said that he was supposed to have an ACL, and he didn't even come out with no brace or no bed. And the NFL saw that, so he probably gonna get fined again for that.
Ain't no telling with him.
I'm telling you, man.
He probably got glued up so hard his legs was numb. Shit, you feel nothing walking out.
I got my power back.
Man, what? He was like He-Man.
Oh man,
I have the power.
no, that is.
Watson.
Boy, y'all fools. Y'all some fools. Y'all some fools, man. This man pulled the He-Man out his repertoire. By the power of the grave score.
Oh, man. So,
well, y'all wow.
Old Tate say 5 wins is a low standard, man.
Hey, look. It's not, look, when it comes to that, it's not the wins, it's the quality of the wins to build on for the next year. And that's what Dallas Cowboy fans need to understand, that you won all these games a couple years back. And what were you? One and done. Mm-hmm. So it don't matter who you win. I mean, it don't matter who you beat. Well, in Dallas' case, Dallas is a whole different conversation. I ain't gonna even get into them. But a team like, but what I'm saying is, honestly, it's who you beat. So it's not. At times, it's not the quality of the win. Because, like I said, who saw Detroit a couple years back? I did. I saw Detroit.
So you got
years later,
now.
What happened?
You got to be careful now when you talking about these Cowboys. There's a whole bunch of them out here listening and watching now. So since
look, they can. Well, look, they can listen and watch because that's what they do all the time anyway.
Damn.
They watch from the couch.
So what you think they gonna do this year? Give me a win total for them.
I gotta see their schedule. I gotta see their schedule.
We'll find
out I gotta see their schedule. It's kind of.
We know the team. We know who they gonna play. We just don't know when.
No, I get 2 guaranteed wins for them. That's the Giants. There's 2 guaranteed wins for them. I give them that. They'll beat the Giants.
The Giants. You know what? Yeah. You know what? Regardless, Dallas fans still need to understand, and I know they know this, that as long as Jerry Jones is there, they're not going to win nothing. They're not. It's period, point blank. Not going to win anything. Beat down on their heart, they know that too.
Yeah, I think they'll say the same thing.
Because Jerry Jones ain't studying winning no Super Bowl. I'm just gonna break the ice for y'all. He's not studying by winning Super Bowl. But the SEC, if when college football starts this season, if they are hosting the game there at that stadium, Jerry Jones makes a hell of a lot of money. Don't let Alabama be there. Oh man, he ain't gonna definitely try to win no Super Bowl then, because Alabama fans gonna be there regardless, win or lose. They have another event there. He ain't done that either. He's not. He doesn't care. I can talk about my 49ers. We still, at times, haven't addressed offensive line. We ain't gonna win nothing either.
I agree.
Until we address offensive line, then that's when I'll really be hyped up. But we got to address offensive line.
Got to.
Period, point blank.
Yep. You got to.
You can have Magic, Bird, Jordan, but if you ain't got, if those guys don't play defense, guess what's gonna happen? Not gonna win. You got to have you got to get. Well, football is won in the trenches, hands down. Whoever has the best offensive line, defensive line, will more than likely win the Super Bowl. I forgot the Eagles just won the Super Bowl, and they had both.
Yep.
I know they've had a.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Yep, they ain't had the blitz or nothing.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Yep, you're right.
They had a tremendous offensive and defensive line. Kansas City, they built when their offensive line was.
You can't put their offensive line there, man. All them damn holding calls they got away.
No, not this season. Not this past season. No, not this past season. But when they when they lost to Tampa Bay and they and what did they do? They addressed offensive line, and what happened? The following year,
they drafted offense.
They won the Super Bowl, and they won the Super Bowl too. So that's what I'm telling you. Games are won and lost in the trenches.
I agree with that. I agree. That's a fact.
I've seen it.
That's a fact.
And when Dallas was good, that's what they had.
Back in the 90s.
Back in the 90s, they had a dominant offensive line. Yeah. They had a dominant defensive line.
They did.
And the result, they ended up winning.
They did.
So tell me when I'm telling lies. Because I'm not.
Because I mean they should actually thank the 49ers for giving them Charles Haley. Because once they got Haley, man, Haley just unlocked everything on the defense for them.
Basically. So, but fellas, I ain't gonna hold y'all up, man. Look, I do want to let y'all know that, my podcast is coming back next month, man. We're doing Black Music Month, the whole month of June. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting. So, man, look, I will most definitely send y'all guys the details.
Okay.
When I will be doing it, and man, we gonna really kick back.
Yeah,
we gonna really kick back.
Send us an invite, man.
So,
we want to come and crash your podcast.
man, please do. Cause I promise you, man. Look, just be cool on your old school and sound like 90s, 2000s R&B music, man.
Okay.
So just be schooled on that and shoot, man. We gonna be just fine. But look, I'm gonna get off here, man. Let other people, because I know they trying to get in. But man, peace out, man. Look, hey, before I get off, man, please like and subscribe, man, to these fellas podcast, man, because they doing one hell of a job. Man, hit the like button and man, follow these cats, man. And I'm out.
We appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. It don't cost you nothing but just a second. That's all it takes. That's all it takes, man. You're gonna have a good time with us every Tuesday, man.
Oh yeah.
So we give you the flow. Shit, you can call in and speak your piece. And guess what? In case y'all ain't noticed, we ain't sanctioned by the FCC, so you can say what the fuck you want to say on our show, just like I said that.
There's no beat, man. We ain't got no beat button on her.
No.
You my beat. You got beat.
But yeah, man. I'm gonna leak a few games for y'all out there. Like I said, of course, Thursday night game, September 4th. You got Dallas going to Philadelphia.
Man, that boy. It's That ain't hold up. That ain't gonna be on no Amazon.
No, it's gonna be on NBC.
NBC. Okay,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, man.
You know, the first Thursday night game always on NBC.
All right, cool. That man gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah, man. Then the NFL got a Friday night game this season too. You got the Chargers going to taking on Kansas City.
They did that last year. I think Kansas City played on the last Friday game too.
They got the Chargers this year.
And that's gonna be on what?
YouTube
TV.
YouTube
okay.
TV.
I can watch that game.
Hey, I'm gonna put y'all on game, man. If y'all want to see all the games like your boy do, I watch every game every week, man. Y'all go on to Amazon to get that damn super box. That's all you need.
The super box.
If you got good internet at the house, get you a super box, man. You goddamn it, watch all the damn games, all the NBA games, all the NFL, all college ball, whatever.
I need to invest then.
I got 2 of them. It's streaming. It's legit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I ain't finna pay that Sunday ticket up front for YouTube.
I do. Once they left Direct TV, I was like, shit, I got to find a way.
I need a way. Can you help me?
Here we go. Deep downfield.
What's going on, fellas? Man, it's church, man.
What's happening, dog?
What's up, man?
Man, y'all know what it is, man. Look, man, y'all sitting up here talking. I listened to this man talking about the Carolina. What do you say, Carolina 5 wins? Man, what kind of standard is that, man? Come on now. Hey, man, I'm tell you something, man. I'm just gonna keep real with y'all, man. Y'all got to cut some of these folks off or bleep out their conversation. Man, y'all can't have no jokes about, man, no surprise team, man, 5 win Carolina. Man, that ain't no surprise, man. You should be able to win 5 games if you in the NFL, man. Come on now.
I agree.
Man, says surprise team Carolina. Then you pressing to say, man, I heard y'all didn't even agree with that, man. He proceeded to say, man, 5 wins. 5 wins, man. Man, I would have cut his phone line off, man.
I said, you heard what I said, man. I was like, 5 wins ain't no surprise.
I said, you said Carolina.
Ain't no surprise, man. Did they win? I think they won more than 5 last year. Man, what is a surprise that they won less games? Man,
Man, going to church on it.
Come on, man. Y'all got to stop this, man. Y'all gonna get y'all podcast shut down, man. You talking to folks like that, man. Come on, man. We trying to stay in business, man. We ain't trying to get shut down. Hey, man, that sound like foolishness, man. That man sound like LeVar Ball, man. Talking about lungs go better than self.
Oh, man.
No, man. Hey, man. Y'all, I'm gonna be quick tonight, man. Y'all know my surprise team.
Who?
Them Cowboys, man. They finna. Huh? There it goes. That's what I'm talking about. That's what it is.
So what's the surprise? That they don't make the playoffs again?
See what I'm talking about? That would be a surprise. Hey man, but the greatest surprise. Look, man, for real. The boy George Pick. I know. I hear y'all, man. You know, gave a 3rd round pick for a 1-year rental. But if we do what I think we can do, man, with this receiving duo offensively, and our line up front, do what it should do what it's built to do, you know, which is protect Dak, man, give him time, and find a running game, which we supposed to have an offensive scheme that's going to be geared towards the run. The defense, I think, is going to be okay because I believe we got some good pass rushers, especially with this rookie we got coming in And of course, Parsons already there. But I think, man, this team, you got to understand, man, this team last year was a fluke year, if you ask me. 12 wins, 3 years in a row prior to that. I think it's just finding a way to get over that hump. I think, man, Dallas can really be that surprise team, man. I think they went in a different direction, going away from what's the coach name? Mike McCarthy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, going away from Mike McCarthy, man. They surprisingly, you know, got this Schottenheimer dude, which nobody really knows anything about.
He was y'all offensive coordinator.
From what I've seen,
he was y'all offensive coordinator.
He was offensive coordinator. Right. He was offensive coordinator by title. He wasn't scheming up nothing. You know, everybody know it was Eminem, you know, last year running everything. I think, but I think Schottenheimer, man, being a surprise guy, somebody that nobody really thought, you know, would be a head coach, having an opportunity, it brings a different mentality, I believe, to the team, man. I believe that somebody in the room respect him. And I believe it started with the players. I don't think they would have went and got a coach, you know, in-house if the players didn't already respect him. And from what I've been hearing and seeing so far, man, out of Dallas, I think, man, the dude, I believe, man, he might be the one, man, that might be able to get those guys over the hump with the right personnel.
Now,
Tate,
you know we talking about Dallas now, right? So you know,
hey man,
you know Jerry
look,
Jones.
I'm deep. Look,
you know Jerry Jones make them
you
calls,
already
man.
know.
He make them calls. He ain't thinking about what the players talking about now.
Who is y'all defensive coordinator?
Defense coordinator is Eberflus. Eberflus from the Bears.
Okay.
Yeah, he was Kansas City.
Hold up.
Too. He was Kansas City.
So you laugh now. Eberflus is a heck of a defense coordinator. Now, he ain't much of a coach, but he's a heck of a defensive coordinator now, you know. So, I mean, I think they putting the pieces together, man. Put it like this. I ain't saying they gonna win the Super Bowl, they gonna go to the Super Bowl. I think when I say surprise, we ain't talking about like my guy talking about 5 wins for Carolina. You know, when I say surprise, I think you gotta think about this. They won 7 games last year. Mm-hmm. They come into this season, they got a much tougher schedule than they had last season. And I think the surprise would be this team, man, winning 10 games going to the playoff. I think it'll shock a lot of people, you know, to see it moving in the other direction from last season. So my surprise team, man, I'm a little biased with it, of course, because, man, you know, I'm cowboy till I die, you know. But, hey, I believe, man, they could get them 10, 11 wins this year. And I think, man, they can get in the playoffs. And I think, hey, they can make some noise. And I think that every year. But this year, coming from last year, that's why I say, man, that's going to be a surprise team. People looking over them because of how bad they was last year. And they got a new coach that nobody really believe in. You know, they say they don't have a running game, but they really picked up some good backs in the draft. Yeah. You know, they had a really good draft, as y'all know. Y'all even said that yourself, I believe, if I ain't mistaken. But they had a really good draft, man. And, you know, I think they got a chance. Man.
So would Dak be available week 1?
Hey man, now look, if they find a way to get Dak out of there, we might go to the Super Bowl. That's the reason why I won't put them in the Super Bowl, because they got Dak.
Damn. You ain't got no confidence in Dak.
Hey man, zero, man. The Dak train done ran off the track like the Romo train ran off the track, man. Man, we done seen this. We done read this book before, man. We already know what the ending gonna look like with Dak at quarterback. So I ain't getting that'll be a surprise. That'll be even more of a surprise. But yeah, man.
Glued his meat back on his hamstring back on his leg or something. They glued it back on.
Who is that? The hamstring?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know what they. It came off the bone, man. He's supposed to be ready though. I ain't never heard of it either, man. I don't know, man. Look,
Look, they should have drafted Shador. Hell, I mean, that's what they should have did. That's what they should have did.
Who y'all bag up now behind that? Because I know the other guy, he left, right?
Cooper Rush.
Oh, they Joe Milton, man. You know, they went and traded for Joe Milton.
Yeah,
this offseason. They gave up a 5th round. Yeah, man, they gave Carolina a 4th round for Jonathan Mingo. You know, of course, he was some trash. And they gave up a 3rd round for Pickens, man. And I know y'all said, man, will they sign him? You know, will they be able to sign him because they got Parsons, they got to sign? Man, I don't know, man. But what I learned with Dallas, man, is, man, we live in the right now. And the right now is the day. It ain't even. We don't look down the line. Look, man, let's enjoy this win. Let's enjoy the fact we got Pickens. Look, when week 1 comes, let's enjoy if we score a touchdown. Let's just enjoy it. We ain't trying to put too much on them, man. Let's just enjoy it day by day, dog.
Hey, one of the viewers say y'all gonna be in 3rd place again. He a Cowboy fan.
Yep. So is.
Yeah, he need to shut up, man. That ain't how you talk. If we in the off season, man, we can't be positive in the off season. When can we be positive? You don't need to talk like that, man. Man, I told y'all y'all got to cut some of these folks off, man. I gotta stop talking to these people, man. These people ruin your podcast. No, man, that's all I got, though, man. I just call in, man, and get a good laugh in for the night, man. Y'all keep it rolling, man. I'm gonna sit back and listen the rest of the night.
All right, we appreciate you, brother.
All right, fellas, y'all take care.
All right.
Hey, man, of course, I'm ready. Not delusional.
Hey, that's why I was saying, man, when he said the Carolina Panthers 5 wins, I was like, you can't consider that a surprise, man. 5 wins.
That's what I was like. No, they don't have the pieces right now. They don't have the pieces.
Man, that's why I asked. I'm like, what you seeing them?
They ain't got the pieces. They ain't got nothing on defense. They ain't got nothing on offense either.
Dude, nah.
They got a ways to go.
Yeah, man, dude. 5 wins might be they damn ceiling. I mean, they're in the division with y'all, the Saints, and Atlanta. Yeah. So
yeah, I think Saints probably finna fall off.
Yeah.
I think depending on Penix, if he go ahead and start the season, I mean, he could be the difference maker over Kirk Cousins. He can throw.
Yeah, because they were saying they were going to go with him, and Kirk Cousins going to be the bag up to him.
Yeah. No, they got a running game. They still ain't where they need to be defensively, but they did sweep us last year. They did sweep us.
So, hey, I'm leaking the week 1 schedule now. Week 1 of the NFL season.
Yeah.
So the Titans, they hosting New Orleans, matter of fact, week 1.
I think they'll win that one.
And Tampa will be going on the road to see Carolina. Will Carolina get their first win?
Yeah. I'm gonna be like Paul Pierce, goddamn it.
You gonna walk to work?
I'm gonna walk to work. I'm just gonna come from upstairs downstairs.
Hey, they're walking.
They're walking
to work.
I ain't say how far. They're gonna come from upstairs downstairs. Yeah. Paul Pierce crazy as hell. Say this shit.
Hey, man.
And that was a long walk. Did you see the map?
I don't believe he's ever walking, man. I believe
he went live
and paused it and got a ride. And
man, I ain't get all into it. I didn't know he was walking, but you taking a chance, you getting wild. Exactly. Then you talking about you ain't got no shoes on.
Man, stop
That's a goddamn lie.
I'm telling
you. That's the part I know for a fact was a lie. You better have some goddamn shoes on.
I know that shit right. But in LA too? Shit.
Your motherfucking dogs toe up.
So we got the Dolphins, man. Your daddy squad. They going to see the Steelers week 1.
That's gonna be a good game.
I think so too, but it depends on who gonna be the quarterback for Pittsburgh. That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Then, of course, you got the Niners. They going to see the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
And you got the Vikings going to see Detroit.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be a good one.
Atlanta going to New England.
That's going to be an interesting game.
The Giants going to Vegas. Jacksonville going to Arizona. Don't nobody care about that. Chicago.
I don't know,
going
man,
to
because, folks going to tune in to see what Travis going to do. Is he going to play both ways or what?
I guess you might have a point on that one.
Yeah.
And you got the Birds going to see Washington.
Nah, I ain't watched it.
Seattle going to the Rams. Then the Sunday night game, Cincinnati going to Buffalo.
It's most definitely going to be a good one.
Most definitely. Then the Monday night game, you got Baltimore going to Green Bay. I think there's going to be a good one too.
Yeah. Yeah, but I do too. Man, that's a nice little first week one slate, man. I like that.
Remember, y'all heard it here first on Deep Downfield. We leaked week one of the NFL schedule for the 2025 season. Schedule come out tomorrow.
Hey, don't have Goodell call. Hey, pull them niggas. Pull them. Pull them. You just see the screen go black.
And pull the plug.
They cut my internet off. What the hell? Oh man, but yeah, that's a nice little week one slate, man.
Yeah.
I had to, invest in that super box.
The super box, most definitely.
So not the Fire Stick super box.
Super box. Yeah.
What about 70?
About 149.
God damn.
It's worth it though, man. Trust me.
Yeah.
So tell you how good it is if you got Netflix, Amazon Prime, you can kill all that shit. You can cancel them subscriptions because it's on the super box.
It'll be free?
Yes.
Oh.
I think you can kill them subscriptions, man. Whatever's showing on there, you can watch it on the super box. And you get some of the stuff that's in the theaters. I ain't gonna tell y'all all that, man.
Yeah,
No. But if you do get one, you'll thank me.
You setting them up too?
There ain't nothing to set up.
We'll talk off. We'll talk off. We're gonna get sanctioned. We'll talk off. Damn feds knocking it.
I mean, it's legit.
I know,
it's
man.
Legit.
I know.
So, we just streaming.
Yeah.
Only thing I ain't figured out yet though is how to get Pornhub on.
Oh shit, damn. Shit. You're gonna walk around and be like Stewie that time that motherfucker had that one arm. Not Stewie, the dude that's next door to them, damn, what was his name? Quagmire. I said, goddamn, Quagmire, we ain't seen you in weeks. Motherfucker on, picking them motherfuckers. Yeah, I've been looking at some internet porn and he discovered internet porn. Quagmire went to town. And walked outside, his other arm was small. Man, turned around and my right arm was big as a motherfucker.
I've been going to work.
You ever see that episode?
I think I have.
I'll pull it up after the show, man. Why man and discover something? He didn't went work.
Everybody crazy as hell. Everybody say, what do you say? You gotta run the controls and unlock it.
So he heard, okay. So he heard.
Okay.
I'm putting you on game, bro.
Okay. Yeah, man, shit.
Yeah, man. Whew. Boy, do not let them Cowboys win that first game. Then it's on the Thursday
night.
Man, we might have to go live Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
They'll take over the show, man. They did it one before. Like every caller was a Cowboy fan, man. I'm
dog.
like, damn.
That was beating the Giants. I'll beat the Giants. Week 1. Or was it Cleveland?
Yeah, with Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland. Yeah.
Cleveland. Yep, so did.
And then they played the Giants the next week.
2-0.
2-0, baby. You know where they going. It'll be a close game, but an L. I mean, but Philly lost a lot of players on their defense.
They did.
You know what I'm saying? Now, they most definitely reloaded. Slay gone.
Yeah, big game.
But they still had the rookies, you know what I'm saying? They were playing lights out.
Especially the DBs. What's his name? Cooper DeJean.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think he was going to be good in the league.
Yeah. Then, of course, one of the defensive ends went on and retired. The guy
Brandon Graham.
Yeah, Graham.
Yeah, his time.
Yeah.
So he was there for both
then
Super Bowl runs.
Then they defensive tackle that was getting all them, not Fletcher, the other dude that was getting all them sacks. He left via free agency.
Sweat.
Sweat gone too, but this is their defensive tackle.
Oh, yeah.
He left too, so we gonna see.
He said Dallas didn't do enough on defense.
That's why I was like, I don't know. I never known dude to be KC defense coordinator and they was good outside of who they got there now.
Mm-hmm. Spags.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think he was there before he got the job with the Burrows because he was their defensive coordinator then. And they didn't win nothing until Spags got there.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't never heard of dude till he got the job at Chicago.
Where the Burrow fans is? And the Burrow fans out there tonight.
And then sometimes, man, when you be a loser as a coach, man, it's like that. You can't get that shit out your system.
So it just take over, you don't know.
Yeah, it just, I don't know. I just don't see them doing nothing on defense anyway.
So they won 7 games last year. So what you saying?
I gotta see the schedule.
Well, we can pull up the teams who they playing.
Oh yeah.
We just don't know the dates.
I don't care about the dates. I just need to know who they playing.
Let's see.
And then I can go from there.
I'll pull it up.
And what division they playing, AFC, is the West or the AFC East? Is it going to be I think they played the North last year because they played Baltimore and Pittsburgh and Cleveland. And
they playing the AFC West. All right, so at home, they got the Giants, the Eagles, Commanders, of course. Mm-hmm. Then they got the Packers, the Chiefs, the Chargers, the Vikings, and the Cardinals at home. On the road, of course, they got Eagles, Giants, Commanders. Mm-hmm. Then they playing the Bears, Broncos, Lions, Raiders, Jets, Panthers.
Man, that road schedule seemed kind of outside of the division. You said the Jets,
the Panthers, the Raiders, the Broncos, the Bears, and the Lions.
Man, that seems like that's a pretty easy road.
Well, that damn Lions and Broncos, man. Might be a L.
I mean, depending on when they play in Denver. They playing Denver in December. Yeah, that's probably a L. Denver defense is legit. Mm-hmm. I just don't see them going to Detroit and winning. Yeah, they can beat the Jets. They can beat Carolina.
Yeah, the Raiders.
Raiders, yeah, they'll beat them.
And the Bears. The Bears is an enigma, man. So
they ain't got no defense.
Like, they've been trying to stockpile stuff, man. So I want to see if they're gonna put it together this year.
Yeah, but see, the only problem with that is they've been losing at home. That's been their problem.
So, man, they got some hellified team coming to their house, though. The Vikings, the Chargers, the Chiefs, and the Packers.
Right. That's the problem. Mm-hmm. They was losing at home compared to any other season. One year they went undefeated at home, right?
Yeah.
Then they lost to the Packers?
In the playoffs?
Yeah.
Yep. That's where it started.
Yeah, that's where it started. Yeah.
Yeah, dog. I mean, shit. Man, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
Yeah. Who y'all got? That's what I need to know.
All right. Well, I can tell you that too.
Who y'all got? Finishing last in y'all damn division.
I know, ain't it, man?
Damn. I can't remember the last time that shit happened.
Me either.
Last in the division?
Dead last. Dead damn last.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so at home, of course, we got Arizona, the Rams, Seattle, Atlanta, Carolina, Jacksonville, Titans, and the Bears.
Oh, man, y'all got a weak ass.
Yeah, we got the weakest schedule probably in the league.
No, it ain't the weakest. I know what you call it. Well, no, they said what you call them had the toughest schedule. And I forgot who it was. Yeah, that's pretty weak.
But then on the road, we got, of course, Arizona, Rams, Seattle, Cleveland, Houston, Colts, Saints, Giants, and Tampa.
Man, that's a weak ass schedule, dog. I ain't gonna even lie.
Man, we ought to come out this thing 14-2.
So basically, outside
15-2.
Outside of the teams that went to the playoffs in y'all division, the Rams and Seattle, right?
Mm-hmm.
What other playoff team y'all got besides us?
Man, this is it. Man, finally. We've been having a tough schedule, man, the last 10 years.
That man said, finally.
Shit, I want one of them Cowboy schedules, man. We finally got it.
Damn, man. That's some damn boo-boo.
Yeah, we finally got a Cowboy schedule, man. Shit. Man, we should go undefeated, man.
Like you said, y'all should lose probably 2 games. No more than 3 with that schedule. Because Seattle ain't gonna be nothing in Arizona. They ain't really got nothing to me. The Rams still an enigma to me. But now, Cooper gone, and you got Puka. But they still defensively, I ain't sold on them either. And then, of course, y'all got us, which y'all got to travel. Mm-hmm. Depending on when that game is, if it's during the blistering heat in Florida, y'all might lose that one. But other than that, y'all shouldn't lose another damn game.
Let's see y'all schedule, man.
Oh, yeah, look at Corey.
We finally got one.
Oh, man. Paper champ. It's all about the paper champ.
Yeah, we finally got one of them Cowboy schedules, man.
Man, I'm dead serious, man. Y'all shouldn't lose no more than 3 games.
I said that too.
Because that shit ridiculous.
Let's see. All right, Tampa at the house. Y'all got Philly, Niners, Patriots, Jets, Cardinals, Falcons, Saints, Carolina. On the road, y'all got Rams, Seattle, Dolphins, Buffalo, Detroit, Houston, and of course Atlanta, New Orleans, and
That's
Carolina.
a tough ass road schedule. That's a tough road schedule, bro. He said the Rams got Adams. Oh, Devontae
Adams.
Oh, yeah.
He old, man.
Yeah. Still, though, y'all shouldn't lose more than 3 games.
I agree.
What is the deal with Mr. Irrelevant? Is he getting paid?
Well, I heard they offered him like 40, 45 million, and he turned it down. But to me, 45 million is too much for him. Shit,
Mr. Irrelevant?
Yeah.
45 million.
Yeah, Purdy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about this past Mr. Irrelevant. I was like, when the Irrelevant getting that much money?
Hell no.
That's why I was like, what? Oh, you talking about Purdy? Yeah, that shit went way over my head then. Like, where the hell Mr. Irrelevant getting $45 million?
If that's the case, I'll be Mr. Irrelevant, goddamn it.
Like I said, that shit went way over my head. Like, when this shit happen?
Hey.
Man, we got a tough ass road schedule, dog. Man,
what y'all gonna do with it? Y'all division champs. You supposed to have a tough schedule. You division champ. We was last place, dog, so we got last place schedule.
Hey, I ain't tripping over that, but that's a tough road schedule, dog. That's a tough road schedule. Miami, Buffalo, Detroit,
Houston.
Man, I don't know. We go outside of our division. I don't know. We can win in the numbers on the road.
So y'all win 3 games on the road, and that's in the division.
And we can go to the playoffs. Shit, we been what? We was what? 8 and 9?
Dude, y'all know.
A year or so ago made the playoffs.
Man,
We've been barely 500.
So y'all already got 2026 opponents on here. At home, y'all got Green Bay, Vikings, Browns, Steelers, Falcons.
So we got the North
and
26.
Y'all got an NFC West team to be determined and the AFC West team to be determined.
Yeah.
On the
Depending
road,
on what your record is and stuff.
On the road, y'all got the Bears, Detroit, Baltimore, Cincinnati.
So AFC Central, NFC Central.
And they got North. 27 on her
AFC
too.
North.
So y'all got the NFC East in 27.
I mean, both of them, really though, it's easy to determine those.
Yeah, it's every 4 years.
Yeah, so it's easy to determine those. It's just those other games depending on what your record was and stuff.
Yep.
But that is a hell of a road. So we got the AFC East and the NFC West.
Yep. Y'all probably beat Arizona out the West, and that's it.
We'll beat Seattle. I think we'll beat Seattle.
Right, because I don't think Seattle gonna do much of nothing, man. We'll be seeing Milroy in very soon, I believe, because I think Sam Darnold, he gonna be seeing Ghost again.
Yeah, I don't think Seattle. I don't know where they are defensively either. I don't know, but they're going to Miami and to Buffalo, and we got to go to LA.
Yep.
And then Detroit, and
Houston,
and Houston. That's tough.
That's two.
So that's two. That's 2 division winners right there on the road. No, 3 with Buffalo. 3 division winners on the road right there. You know who won the West? LA? Well, that's 4. And we were barely over 500. How we gonna get a damn schedule like that?
Y'all won y'all division.
Man, man, fuck that. Nah, man, that ain't cool, man.
Everybody can't get the Cowboys schedule right.
I want y'all schedule.
They win their division and still have an easy schedule.
Melrose and Whitehaven and Craigmont and Sheffield and Lakeland.
Hey.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be another 500 going to the playoffs. I told you what we needed. We need some secondary help. We drafted 2 corners, but offensively, I think we can compete with anybody.
All right.
You know, the front 7, you know, because we got the Riddick dude. So we got him to give us some pass rush help.
That's Riddick.
Yeah, but like I said, it's our secondary. I think we was like 29th in pass defense or something like that. 30th It was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Hey, man,
So
we getting close.
So, and then you can't be this defensive guru, and you got one of the worst pass defenses. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no Reavers out here when you had them. So
what other defense did Todd Bowles coordinate other than Tampa's?
Of course, he was the Jets, and he was Arizona.
So I remember him being in Arizona a while back, but I'm trying to remember how their defense was then.
Arizona.
Because people be calling him a defensive guru.
I mean, well, really though, his defense was. I mean, I think he was probably, average back then when he was with Arizona. But I think, majority of his defensive prowessness is when he had Reavers.
Mm-hmm.
And Reavers Island and all that stuff. Offensively, they were just terrible. But they was real solid on defense when he was the head coach. Now, where he came from, I'm trying to think, where did he come from prior to getting the Jets job? Because I think he ended up going to Arizona after the Jets.
Yeah, they let him go.
Yeah. So I don't know where he was at previously. I'm look it up, man.
So he was on the staff with Rex Ryan with the Jets? Or he replaced Rex Ryan?
I want to know. I don't know. He was either before or after. Let me see. Todd Toilet Bowl.
He'd be on the sideline making your favorite facial expression.
All right, let's see.
Todd Bowles.
So in 2000, he was the Jets secondary coach.
Okay.
2001 or 2003, he was the Browns secondary coach. Went back to Cleveland as the 2004 as a secondary coach. 2005, 2007, he was Dallas secondary coach.
Man, y'all supposed to know that, Cowboy fans.
So 2008, 2011, he was the assistant head coach and secondary coach. Then 2011, he was interim head coach for the Dolphins. So that means somebody got fired.
Yeah.
Philadelphia, 2012, secondary coach. And then interim defensive coordinator in 2012 with Philly as well. Then Arizona, defensive coordinator 13, 14. Then he got the Jets job, 15 to 18. Then Tampa, 19, 21.
I don't remember none of them defenses being impressive.
So now when I think about it then, in 2015 to 18, was Reavers there before then?
He say the Dallas players didn't know.
But if you look at this resume, you see secondary coach. How the hell we had to work secondary? You know what I'm saying?
That's what he's supposed to specialize in. Shit.
So 2015 through 18. So Reavers must have had already been there.
Probably so.
Man, yeah. Yeah. Even when he was at Morehouse and Grambling State, he was the secondary coach. Damn, bro.
Not even a DC.
Well, he was the defense coordinator for both of them.
Okay.
And secondary coach. But it's like you're only there for 1 or 2 years. Everything is 1 or 2 years.
And they can his ass.
The longest stint that he actually had as a coach was 2008, 2011 in Miami. And the Jets, 15 to 18. Basically 3 years. And now Tampa head coach. 22 to 25. So basically after this year, he's gonna get fired. Shit.
So they go can them.
Man, stay on. Hey, look, like I said, since he's been the coach, man, we basically been mediocre as far as our record. So, yeah.
Damn, dude.
Let us mess around and not make the playoffs. I bet they can't wait to get rid of him. I bet they can't wait to get rid of him. The fact that he's making the playoffs, you can't fire no coach from making the playoffs. Not in the NFL. NBA, a different story. Yeah, 2 coaches got fired. Damn, Indiana got the lead. I told you, man, 4 quarter, man.
Damn, ran out of gas.
I told you, man. I don't watch the NBA till the 4th quarter. They were getting boned by 15 plus. Like, man, 4th quarter. 4th quarter, man. Yeah, man. My pops, man, I know he hurt. Boston Celtics fan.
Oh, you're a Celtic?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Well.
Yeah, when I told him, when I texted him when New York went up 2-0, I said, look like y'all about to get swept. He gonna say they had the best road record in the NBA. Mm-hmm. So they won Saturday. Okay. But I said I didn't know Tatum had got hurt.
Yep.
Yesterday, right?
Yeah, last night.
Yeah, so it's a wrap.
He done became a ball hawk, man.
Man, did you see the stat that they had put out there? That Boston is 25 and 100 in 3-pointers.
Like 25%. Huh?
Y'all done missed 75 threes in 2 games.
They keep jacking them jumps,
2 games, dude. 2 games. Y'all done shot 100 3-pointers. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Listen to still have your pops to talk sports with.
That's yeah.
Hey, man.
Yep, he been a big time Celtic fan and Dolphin fan. So
he didn't bring you up to be a Celtic,
man. Dog. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Back in them days when the Lakers and the Celtics was playing, I thought them the only teams in the NBA. I thought them the only team like these the only team that played in the championship. Back and forth. So
yeah. I mean, I guess every league got them 2 teams like that, in the NFL, it was the Cowboys and the Steelers, NBA, Lakers and Celtics.
Well, you got to throw the Niners in there too.
Yeah, but, that was later on when we started getting
in the 80s.
Time. Yeah.
In the 80s, yeah.
Shoot.
Back then, the 70s, actually, my brother would really follow more suit towards following my dad teams than me.
No, you just an outcast. I'll be a Buffalo Bill fan.
Man, yeah. I like Detroit. I like Detroit in the NBA.
I was an Isaiah Thomas fan, dude.
I like the way they play. I did like Buffalo. And baseball, I really didn't have a baseball team till the Florida Marlins started playing and stuff like that. But now I mean, for some reason, I done lost my senses when it comes to baseball. I could tell you back then, each player, the best player on each person team, best pitcher, all that. It's like, nah, I can't tell you nothing about nobody.
I could never get into baseball. It was just too slow for me, man.
Yeah. No, they got a clock now. A pitching clock or something like that. But yeah, I haven't watched a baseball game in a long time.
Dude,
I usually, at least if I didn't watch, I always watch the World Series. Nah, I ain't watched no.
I used to like Griffey and Barry Bonds.
Yeah.
If I was flipping through the TV and they was about to bat, I'll see if they're gonna hit a home run. But other than that, man, I just keep on flipping.
Yeah, baseball
too damn long and slow.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dog.
So then my brother, he decided he wanted to go his own path too. So he became a Jacksonville fan and a Yankees fan. And basketball, I think everybody kind of back in the day was with Orlando.
Magic.
Oh, yeah. You know, of course, when Penny went there. So I think everybody kind of.
I used to like Orlando.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I really didn't even have no NBA team.
No, not really.
Because
back with me, growing up, it was either Lakers, Celtics, or the Bulls.
He said he loved baseball. Who your team? You a Yankee fan? I mean, I'll be pulling for the Yankees because my stepdad was a Yankee fan.
Yeah. The Yankees is like the damn.
I know you told me that, like the Cowboys.
Yeah. They are. Nobody like them. The Yankees win, though. Cowboys don't. Yeah. They got like 16 World Series or some shit like that. So.
Oh, you're a Mets fan. Okay.
Yeah,
my dad you asked about the hat last time.
Yeah, my dad a Mets fan too. I do remember when they won in '86. Mm-hmm. I remember there was Strawberry and all those guys. Mookie, what was his name? Man, what was his name? Was it Mookie or was it something else? Either way.
Pitcher Doc.
I'm not here. I remember Doc, of course. I had some dude, I can't remember what his name was. That man said,
the Yankees worse than Dallas fan.
Hey
man. Wilson.
Yeah, Mookie Wilson, yep.
I don't know, dog.
You gotta be a Mets fan to know that one.
Mookie Wilson, what he said. Yep. Yeah. No wonder he asked about the hat I had on a couple of weeks ago.
You out here being fraudulent.
Dude.
That man said more Blaylock.
Mookie Blaylock.
Mookie Blaylock played for Atlanta. I remember that.
Dude, as you can see, man, I rock all the baseball head because I don't got no team. I'm neutral. Shit. Yeah. I tell Fanatics, man, hook me up.
Yeah. Back then in the 90s, everybody was kind of like riding that Atlanta Braves, you know what I'm saying, bandwagon.
Yeah.
But, I started messing with the Florida Marlins. I liked their colors back then. Now they got that rainbow looking type shit. I ain't with that.
I don't know why they changed it.
Yeah, because now it's the Miami Marlins.
Yep.
Yeah, I ain't like that.
What's your boy name that was with them when they won the World Series?
Which one?
Bobby
Bonilla.
Not him. The other dude, Sheffield. What name? Sheffield?
Yeah, Gary Sheffield. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I just like him.
Yeah.
I thought he was straight.
Yep. They had a hard pitching core too. And most of those guys, they got through, they draft. I mean, of course, there was an expansion team when they came up. But they won 2 championships. Actually, I think 97 and 2003, I believe. So, but I ain't really done much of nothing since.
Man, you got to call Fanatics, man. Tell them to send you some Florida Marlins shit, man.
No, it's Miami now. They probably ain't got too much.
You don't think they got the throwback?
They might. They might. Yep. So, man, yeah. But like I said, I don't watch baseball as much as like I said, I couldn't tell you who the best player in baseball is right now.
Shit, probably Aaron Judge. That's all I keep
hearing. Yeah. But
Mookie Betts.
Of course, he don't show up in the playoffs.
Yeah.
He the James Harden of baseball.
Yeah.
Oh.
The Carrs were hot back in the day. Yeah, I still see a lot of St. Louis Cardinals.
Yeah, they was.
Yep. I still see a lot of people rocking their stuff.
Yeah. If any team, you know what I'm saying, because of course the Redbirds is affiliated with them, mm-hmm. But of course, either you was St. Louis or you was Atlanta fans. Oh yeah, Ohtani.
Yeah, I heard his name a lot.
Yeah.
Yep. So I said, dude, I'm neutral when it comes to baseball, man. I don't have a dog in the fight, so. But as you can see, man, I'm repping the Detroit Tigers tonight, so I don't know what the hell they doing.
Do you even remember any player from Detroit?
The Tigers?
Yeah.
Man, no.
Oh man, come on. Nobody?
Nobody. Dude, I didn't watch that shit. I knew for the White Sox, the Big Hurt, Frank Thomas. I knew
Chicago,
him. Yeah, but shoot, like I said, it was certain players, I used to like to see. But dude, Detroit, I don't know nobody played with them.
Well, damn, bro.
You know somebody played for the Tigers?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you a soul, man.
Yeah, like I said, I could tell you back then, I could tell you the best player on every team. That's how, you know what I'm saying? That's how, and plus I played fantasy baseball back then too. So, yeah.
What about the Montreal Expos?
But they ain't around. But, yeah, Vladimir Guerrero. Yeah, Randy Johnson.
The big unit.
Yeah, Randy Johnson played with them before he left and went to Arizona.
Played for who?
The Expos.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember him playing for Seattle and
Arizona. Well, yeah, he did. Did he go to Seattle then Arizona? That might be right.
I remember he was in Seattle first.
No, he was with.
No, I'm talking about before we went to
that's right.
Arizona.
Yeah, but he was with the Montreal Expos, man. They actually had a good team, you know what I'm saying, back then. The Toronto Blue Jays, I'm surprised they the only Canadian team there.
Mm-hmm.
At least you had two.
Yeah, I never knew Randy Johnson played for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, Greg Maddox started out with the Cubs before he left and went to Atlanta.
Yeah, I remember that.
So, yeah, man, yeah, I could tell you, back then, I could tell you every pitcher, everybody. Now, I said Judge and Otani, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know who the best, and I know what you call it still pitching. What's his name? Damn.
What about Kurt Schilling?
Yeah, Philadelphia.
Like when he on the steroids or something, bleeding from his Achilles or something.
Oh, he had a blood. Yeah. Something happened, I don't know. Roger Clemens.
I remember him. I remember his name, yep.
Yeah, that whole, you know what I'm saying, Yankees, Red Sox shit, that's a hell of a rivalry. Yeah. Of course, they try to pitch, Yankees versus Dodgers as a rival because it was that way back in the day. Way back in the day. But now the rival is Boston and the Yankees. Especially when that year the Yankees had them 3-0 and Boston won 4 straight. The big unit, 6'9". That man a photographer now.
Is
he? Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna put y'all on game. I don't know if anybody out there ever been to LA, but if you want to go to LA to see a game,
at Dodger
Stadium. I'm just preparing you. I don't give a damn who your team is. It could be the Braves, it can be the Reds. You better make sure you have on Dodger blue going in it, motherfucker. Real shit.
Gang affiliation going on.
You better make sure you have on Dodger blue. Now, when you get in there, you can take that shit off and put your team stuff on. But then when you leave, you better put that Dodger shit back on.
Damn, it's like because it was what in gang territory thing.
Man, them folks serious about that out there, man.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I can't come in here with a goddamn Yankee hat. No, sir. You better have Dodger shit on going in there.
Yeah, the dude I used to work with some years ago. He told me, he was from Memphis, and he, went to. I think he went to LA. I don't know if he was living there visiting, but he said he went to the mall and he had on. I can't remember if he had on all red or all blue, and he got checked.
I'm telling you,
he got checked.
Man, them folks serious about this shit. Like this hat here, man. This shit means something out there with the big D on there.
Yeah,
like you can't wear Pittsburgh Pirates hat out there. That's a Pyru. Of course, the Cincinnati Reds. You can't wear that shit.
Yeah. He sure was like, when they checked him, he told us, I ain't from here, man. I don't know. He said they gave him a pass because he wasn't from there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit serious, man.
Hell yeah, they serious about that shit, man.
Real shit.
I was like, dude, that's why they say everybody go in there. I don't give a damn who you like as a team. You go on the Dodger stage, you got to have that damn Dodger shit on. Once you get in there, you can take it off and put your team shit on. Like, who want to do all that though, man?
Yeah. Perpetrating.
Hey. That's why I love my city of Memphis, man. I mean, shit. Hey.
I mean, we got our bad areas,
but
but
you can wear what you want to wear.
Yeah. I mean, there's gangs here too. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, most definitely.
But it ain't as deep as it is like Chicago and LA and all these other cities and stuff. So, yeah.
Man, one more little piece of news from the NFL. Cincinnati Bengals defensive end Trey Hendrickson said he won't be playing this season unless he can get a deal done.
Did they tag him or man, that damn quarterback? I said, he can't wear pink out there.
Nah, them folks serious out there, man. Shit. Gotta be neutral, dog. We're all white.
Yeah, that might mean something, shit.
But yeah, so yeah, he's saying he's not gonna play, man, until they get a deal done. So even if they tagged him, I don't think he signed it though.
Man, he your best defensive player, man. So shit.
Hey, Cincinnati always been cheap, man. They don't pay nobody, man.
You just pay goddamn
they pay both the receivers.
Yeah.
I was shocked to see that.
Right. So yeah, you don't have to. If you want to compete, you gotta have defense. You just can't score 30 points a game but giving up 40.
Bye, Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah. I told you, man. Fourth quarter, man.
A gentleman sweep.
Yeah. Can't blame it on no health. Can't blame it on no, injuries. Y'all got beat. Y'all got beat.
Exactly.
That makes sense, Cincinnati Chiefs.
When it comes to their defense, yeah. They don't pay nobody, man. Shit.
Yeah. And Tristan Thompson still on the damn Cleveland.
He gone fishing that shit.
Man, you got anything else you want to bring up, man, while we just winging it?
I think that's it for me right now, man. Like I said, the NFL schedule come out tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So
that's crazy, goddamn schedule prime time. Like, damn, is that a thing?
King. My NFL king, man.
Is that a thing? Watching the schedule release?
Yeah.
I ain't never watched it.
I am.
You know what I'm saying? That man said they were trash.
So he ain't getting paid.
And then he was a free agent, wasn't it? He came from New Orleans, right?
From New Orleans, yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, well.
Hey, Tate, man, if you want to get hooked up on your Met stuff, man, you click that link below. Fanatics, man, got you covered. Mm-hmm. Make sure you come and click on the link on our site, on our channel. You get your discount.
Yeah. That's any good. You can get some Grizzly stuff, and Fanatics got everything for everybody.
Whatever you like, man, they got you, man. NBA, NFL, MLB, NASCAR.
You can even get you some of them deck draws that the Mario be wearing.
The deck of rules.
Yeah, well, here we go on the back. Here we go.
Hey, you ain't see the link?
He says,
you ain't see the link?
Yeah, it's in the description.
Yeah, you got to click on the description.
Yeah, it's a little drop down junk.
Yeah.
You'll see it once you click on the description.
You got the description, then click on more. If not, then I'll just text it to you.
Yeah, you can send it to him.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Man, y'all terrible.
Got a 4 in the front and here we go on the back. Dak draws.
Y'all are terrible, man. Man, y'all are terrible, man. Man, y'all are terrible, man.
You say what you want, church. I know you was wearing them superhero draws as a kid.
Shit, I think we all here do, boy. The Batman.
Yeah, you had them Scooby-Doo draws, man. Stop tripping.
I think we all here bring them up.
Oh, that Underoos or some shit like that. Yeah. Now you feeling some type of way because you don't want Dak Prescott draw.
Man, y'all are terrible, man.
They ain't even got that name on them. It's just a 4 in the front, and here we go in the back. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said I think we all here, them boy.
I didn't have a choice back then.
Oh,
right,
shit.
You're right. Oh, man.
It's been another dope show, man.
Yeah, just winging it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, open mic night. What do you say? They ground.
All right, so Deckaroos.
I went with train support.
Oh, Corey, you crazy. Oh, my goodness.
Man, y'all are terrible, man.
That man said, that draw dog. Hey, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised.
Nah, y'all are terrible, man.
Shit. You'll be surprised. Somebody got them junks.
Right. Mario.
Mm-hmm. The Mario, exactly.
Hey, you got anything else on your plate, brother?
Nah,
Hey, what a dope show, man. Like I said, we just hit open mic night. We just winging it tonight. So, like we do every week around this time, man. Shout out to everybody who called in and checked in with us tonight, man. Appreciate y'all checking in. Appreciate y'all dropping them comments in for us, man. We love to read that shit and let everybody hear what y'all thinking, man. And if y'all know somebody who need a dope podcast to check out, y'all tell them about Deep Down Fields podcast on all your major platforms. As you can see, we are on YouTube. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and that subscribe button for us.
Yeah, and hit that notification button as well, so then when we go live, y'all to get notified.
You did.
Bars.
You did. If y'all digging this head I got on, y'all make sure y'all click the link below. It's in the description. Click the little button to say more. And that just got you covered, man, on all your favorite team apparel, man.
Yep. And we do get a commission for any purchase you make, and those proceeds will go to us continuing bringing this hot podcast, y'all.
It's dopeness, you dig. Man, we trying to ship this shit all up and down to Mississippi, man. We can't do it without y'all help. And if y'all need some deep down field gear, man, we make sure y'all get straight on that too, man. We got some merchandise out there. Got t-shirts and glasses. You know? If you drink
drinking
beer, you know
glasses.
What I'm saying? Drink glasses.
Yeah, drinking glasses, not glasses that you can see.
And so those proceeds also go to help us bring this dopeness to y'all.
Yep.
My G, you straight?
Man, I'm straight, man.
All right, man. For my dog Marlon and Big Gip, I'm your dude Martell the Sucker Ducker. We're going to catch y'all next week and have a schedule review recap.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that thing go, man. So until then, y'all be safe. We gone.